Windmill, and welcome to a slightly different video. This is Destiny, obviously. If you don't know that, then I don't know why you don't know that. I know you're either been living under a rock or your PC he's got Flayer's Mantle. Anyway, that's beside the point. I wanted to do a video on this little fella here, Xur, in fact. Why not, since we're opening it? Maybe it will give us a bit of luck with something. Let's look like him, shall we? Where is it? Come on, load in. There we go. So I am now Xur. So he may think I'm another agent of the 9 or someone. And yeah, so let's see what he's got. Taikonaut. This is first. And what does it do? Well, I mean, I already know, but all rocket launchers gain tracking. Radar remains visible while zooming with a heavy weapon, and heavy ammo drops more often. That's good. Because basically it just means it's kind of very good for heavy stuff, obviously. If only you could still use the good old Gjallarhorn. Alas, that is not a thing anymore. Well, I mean it still is, but you don't use it. I like the name, air traffic control, that's cool. So we've got intellect and discipline. So if that tickles your fancy, get that. It's a good helmet. Heavy lifting. You gain bonus super energy from heavy weapon kills on minions of the darkness. That kind of makes sense to use because of the way that the helmet is. I also love the name, the Taikonaut. Taikonaut being a Chinese spaceman, if you will. The helmet worn by the first Chinese lunar colonists of the Golden Age. And it looks good, it's really nice. And then we've got Inverse Shadow. Increased super energy from killing minions of the darkness. Yeah, you could go with either of those, really. It's like, yeah, it's a heavy thing, but that's just from killing them. So, I don't know. Go with what you will. And finally we have Innervation. Bonus grenade energy on orb pickup. That's good. If you're, it's good if you're in a team and all. So what else? Graviton Forfeit. This is what I've been waiting for. Mind, I'm not going to buy it just yet till I know until I get one. Or until I know I won't get one, should I say. It is my favourite looking helmet in all of the game, if not my favourite piece of armour. It's so nice. Sorry to talk. I don't want to ramble on a bit. Doesn't matter how good you are. You stay out there too long, you're not coming back. Not the same way you left, anyway, Tevis. I like that. It's cool. Oh, it's just a mate. So it gives you Shade Step. Elusive Shadow Shade Step. That's great, because then you can use other things in it, and, you know, it's an added bonus of how nice it is. Shh, Bruce, sorry, that's my budgie. Increased intellect and strength. That's good, depending on what you use. I personally go with intellect and strength. So yeah, I'll go 36. You can, of course, do what you want, twist fate. So yeah, even if you're not happy, just spend 3 more strange coins and all that, 3 motes of light. And then I can't remember what else it is, I'll check in a sec. For glass needles and get yourself a twist of fate. I guess you do get 3, so if you're unhappy, you can do it again. Ashes to assets. I like the name of that one, and it's a good one. Gain bonus super energy on grenade kills, and heavy lifting again. We've already had that, so we know what it does. Better already. Shield starts. Sorry, I'm stuttering. I do that. Shield start recovery immediately after orb pickup. That's good. That's useful if you're in a team. If you're kind of playing solo, it's, you know, you're not gonna pick up your own orbs, are you? So yeah, raids when there's plenty of orbs dropping from your teammates. That's good. Anyway, and now Alchemist Raiment. So what does it do? Well, first off, it looks pretty nice. I mean, you can't see it because I'm not a warlock. But to reshape the world piece by piece, thought by thought, all it takes is a little reshuffling of particles. I like that. So Iron's Gold. Chance to gain Glimmer on primary ammo pickup. Orbs collect when your super is full. Recharge your grenade and melee. That's nice. And again, you've got things. It could be useful. The only thing is you're picking up Glimmer, yeah, but it's not really a big, like, it's not game changing. You can get Glimmer from plenty of other things, and I guess you get a lot of primary ammo, but at the same time, a lot of the time you'll have max primary ammo. And Orb collects when your super is full. That's not good for teammates, and that's useless, like all pickup things if you're playing alone. But that's, I don't know, if your team needs them and you're picking them all up, and you're only getting grenade and melee, you know, it's not great, I don't think, honestly. I'd use something else. I don't know, Light Beyond Nemesis, it's a good one to use. Anything else? It's nice, but I wouldn't use it. So this one is Strength and Intellect, again, very nice. So here it's purely Intellect, so you could go with Strength, if you really wanted. And then you've got Special Ammo and Heavy Ammo. They increase the amount of drops you get. Personally, I go with Heavy because you're always getting Special Ammo. Unless you were using it and it was, say, Juggler was on. Then we got Arc Burn Defense, reduce incoming Arc Burn damage. I like that. I do like that. I think it's useful. Especially if it's an Arc Burn Nightfall. You're getting enough in, aren't you? You can do damage to them, but they're not doing damage as much to you. Even though you'll probably still die. And increased armor when using an art-based subclass. Yeah. I mean, it's good. I like that. Bearing in mind, like, you know, Trials, you're not going to be, when that comes out, you're not going to be using a arc subclass, really. You're going to be going with self-res. So yeah, that's it. That's all he's selling there. Next, we have Low Supercell. An upcycled torrent of righteous thunder. I like this gun. Good attention to detail with the little scratches on here. That. So it's also going to be the only arc weapon you're going to get for a while, that's for sure. Or at least arc primary. In fact, any element primary. This is it. So, Zalo Supercell. Clever. Not that it's the only gun that does that, loads of ones do. Arc projectiles have a chance to chain lightning when enemies are close together. That comes in very handy for some places. It's really good. So we've got CQE ballistics, smart drift control, and aggressive ballistics. Use which of those as you will. Persistence, not the best, but this weapon grows more accurate as it's fired. It's good, but I mean, like, you're gonna be shooting it for a while, aren't you? We've got hammer forged, rifled barrel, and braced frame. And again, use this as you will. Oh, they all require Spirit Bloom as well. And now we have bolts from the blue. Double kills with this weapon, charge a small amount of super energy and return ammo to the magazine. That's useful. That's quite useful, depending on what you're doing. I would say use something else for bosses, like though. Something like Touch and Malice, or like anything else, I guess, because this is more of a, oh crap, this is more of a sort of ad control thing, I'd say. So let's see. It's got a bloody massive rate of fire, pretty low impact, range decent, stability. It's got high stability, so I don't know why you'd need to have it give it more accuracy. And it's got a good reload. I've seen this thing reload. It just goes zoop with that bit here, then pops back in. Alright then. Oh yes, and all the armor pieces cost 13 strange coins. whilst the gun, because it's a primary, costs 23. And we have a legacy engram. This can only get you a year 1 primary, bearing in mind. So be careful with that. You can, however, get stuff like Lord of Wolves, Queenbreaker's Bow, and Drake's Promise from it, as I've been shown, which is cool because then you don't have to do Skolas to get them, but at the same time, you know, it's completely useless at the moment. So, and that's 31 strange coins. So yeah, don't buy that unless you need them. So then we've got, from this side, Plasma Drive for 23, Void Drive for 23, Heavy Ammo Synth for 1, 3 of coins for 7, and you get 5. Oh yeah, and you get 3 here. They are very useful. If you don't know what they are, it says it there as well, but it's just like a good way of you getting an exotic engram drop from an ultra. However, they debuffed it, and, well, they nerfed it, should I say, and you sort of have a cooldown on it, but you don't see it, so just sort of give it some time. And then you have glass needles. Yeah, they allow you to re-roll an exotic, which is useful. Cost 3 strange coins, 3 motes, and 1 exotic shard. And then, of course, you've got your 2 motes, 2 strange coins even, for a mote of light. I will just say 1 mote of light for 2 strange coins. You get motes of light easily. So yeah, that about wraps it up with oh look, the speaker's talking to him. So yeah, that's it. I have been me. Like, comment, subscribe. Goodbye.